For all you know, it's a Sasquatch. It's like a perfect, looks like a trail, like a hiker would make.
Mm-hmm.
A deer. There's so many things up there, so.
You're not by the woods, are you?
Not right now.
Yeah.
Now I'm in the city.
Mm-hmm.
I was out by the mountains, but two different whole lives. Man, it smells like they're cooking up some rotten meat over there.
Yeah.
You have to wonder, like, if your restaurant's like, it's questionable, and they send it out. You'll never be back.
I know. I don't want to go to any restaurants that aren't like, kind of commercially run.
Even then, you gotta wonder.
Hmm.
Then they pay their people less, and then those people care less.
Hmm.
Yeah, right? They're like, you serve bad food, you're fired. Oh, really? So I'm losing this $7.50 job. Whippy. Right?
Yeah.
That's the part you're not thinking about. It doesn't matter. If you go, most kitchens are disgusting, dude. Most of them are bad. You see some crap that's bad, bad. Right?
I don't think it's most of them.
Yeah, it's at least half. It's most. Maybe not in Los Angeles, because they put a grade on your
They
door.
do that here where I'm at.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're
And people get
like,
really upset over that. They're like, that'll make or break you.
yeah, you want that to be the A. This is a F? I didn't even know they had a F.
I'm questioning bees when I see bees.
You're like, right. What caused that?
Yeah. Yeah, if you
Did they
don't
have
have
to
an
list it
A,
on the door?
yeah,
Like,
it's just a big sign with a green letter.
right.
Every place has one.
That's bogus. Because what if it's just political?
Hmm.
Like, you really have the cleanest place, but you pissed off that inspector somewhere. So you're just going to get a C no matter what.
I've never even seen a C.
And then you got to whack the guy. There is no there is no C. It's B and close you down.
Yeah,
If you don't turn your B into an A
that's what
real
I'm saying. I'm wondering how bad a B really is. If I've never seen a C.
quick.
Yeah, the ice scooper in the ice, she said.
What about what happened?
That'll get you dinged, like if you leave the ice scooper in the ice.
Why? Because your hand touched it?
Yeah, and then it's just sitting in the ice.
Wow, that's. You know how many ice scooper in the ice violations happen here? Shit. Gotta be. Oh, the damn scooper.
What do you just have a little hook next to the ice thing? You just hang it there?
You know what I would do? I would put a chain on it so it didn't fit all the way in there.
Uh-huh.
So you could leave it in there.
Just make the scooper out of ice.
And then you couldn't shut the door without it coming out of there. So none of your stupid employees get you burned up. Come up with a way of everything. Right?
I don't think that'll work.
Yeah. They should make a infrared doorknob that won't let you leave the bathroom unless your hands are clean.
It shocks you.
No, it analyzes your hands and it'll let the door unlock or it won't.
Yeah,
Ah, there's too much E. coli on those hands. You better go back and wash them. It's a good idea.
yeah.
Use it for everything, right?
It would already exist. I mean, but you're right. Someone should make that.
There's a lot of things they do that they should do that for some reason never happen.
I'm sure a lot of them were paying for it too, and it should be happening.
Like the buttons on the door for handicapped people?
Yeah, I sell them.
Now those buttons, they should be on every door and they should just be for everyone. Why not have the door open for me? Bing, hit it. Merp. I always use it.
Yeah,
No, I'm not handicapped. If I see one.
you always do.
Well, ever since I broke my leg, it's actually it comes in handy.
Yeah,
You don't realize what a good thing it is till you're
especially
on
if you're
crutch.
carrying something in one hand and.
Yeah, they should be on every door. It should
Mhm.
just be the one where you step there and it opens. Whatever happened to that?
Well, I sell the handicapped one, and I sell the operator and all that equipment.
Certain gas stations have when they open up like double doors, and that's the best place. Like if you're if you're having a hard time, like with the crutches or whatever, that might just get you to go to that store.
Huh?
Trying to
Yeah,
get out the door with coffee and crutches. And, the
right.
door's half.
Like when you leave,
Hmm?
because that's when you're carrying something.
Oh, it should just be that way. Dummies. You know what gas station it is.
Yeah.
Same sign if you want.
Those things break though, and there's a maintenance cost, and it's a lot
They
of upkeep.
uh, they probably have a button where they can hit it and they don't open.
People want that. They always are like,
Trying to jack the place.
they want to lock the burglar in. It's like,
Right?
I'm like, that doesn't even make sense. It's like,
Cause right, what if he starts pumping rounds at you?
right.
Only certain burglars, ones without guns.
They just want to catch like the grabbing runners, that
Right.
grab like 5 candy bars and dash out the door.
Real criminal.
They want to catch them.
They deserve it.
I refuse to help those people. Because what if there's a fire? And then
Then they, yeah, that's a good idea for all you burglars out there. Just light a fire in the place.
just pull the fire. What do you call it? The pull station.
You might as well bust open them chips and then start. Might be the last chips you're getting for a while till you get your commissary.
Yeah.
Start eating a bunch of crap before the cops get there.
Does your mom send you like a money order or something?
If you have a mom, if she ain't in there too, she's in the other block. Your mom ain't sending shit. Grandma's sending shit.
It's your grandma.
She brings you brings your kids to see you for Christmas,
Yeah.
right? Your kids are sagging. They're like, "What's up, Dad?
Yeah.
Can't wait till you get up out of this motherfucker.
Yeah.
We can have a real Christmas again with a tree. Oh, and presents." I got like 10-foot ceilings, man. I think I'm tree,
Uh-huh.
right? Order one online, right? I'm not getting a tree, dude. I have a tree. It's 1 foot high. That's my Christmas tree. Why would you spend money on a tree, dude? Seems dumb. Why not just get presents? Put them up in
Last
a.
year was the first year I didn't have a Christmas tree.
Me too, pretty much. I mean, for the most part.
Yeah, I just
I had
didn't do it.
a little stupid one, but I kept it for like months. I just kept it up. Like, hey, there's the tree. See if it'll make it a year. It didn't though. Dang, that chick
I have to turn the mic off because these women I live with, their mouth just yammers and yammers
over there.
nonstop. Hear 'em?
What are you gonna do about it? You need a studio, right? A
I need my own apartment where I'm by myself.
walk-in closet.
Yeah, I got one.
That's a good place because it's like all the clothes are like acoustical soundproofing.
That's a good idea, actually.
You're surrounded by all the clothes. It's like, look at here. I
Absorbs all
thought
the
you can't
deflection.
even hear you there. Who you
Huh.
talking to in the closet? You're like, I bet you want to know now, don't you? Right?
Yeah.
You're freaking people out. These people got a huge garden behind me. I would have They still got corn.
Huh.
They still got corn. I don't know how to show the video.
Yeah, I turned mine off. I got 2 weeks and I'm in Florida.
I don't know what the hell. I can't even see your video.
I turned it off.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because I was surfing the internet and I didn't want to slow it down.
Turn it back on. I'll see if I could.
Woo!
If I could get the camera, I want to show you something.
I know, I wish I could. Mine's on.
What are you surfing?
Uh, I was looking how much gold was an ounce and then how to pan for gold.
I don't even know why they call it surfing the internet. Nobody even surfs, man. You even know one person that surfs?
Yeah.
Where did they come up with that? Now skating or boarding the internet. I know 100 skateboarders.
Or
I know a single surfer.
driving the internet maybe.
Why the internet riding the internet?
Riding the internet.
There you go.
Huh. More people seem to
Because
ride than anything.
I never use the internet. I don't know how to surf.
Everybody around where I live cruises around on razors, you know.
Yeah, that's the new thing. Imagine if our grandparents could see that. They would freak out.
Yeah.
It was like some futuristic, like, crazy shit. It is crazy to me, even.
What?
Those hoverboards, you mean?
No, I mean the razor, like the 4-wheel drive.
Oh, the
Yeah.
rays.
Yeah.
Where do they ride those at?
All around me is all country. It's just a couple of cities, but most of it's the middle of nowhere. That's why I'd like to get a little cabin somewhere in the middle of nowhere here and just, but I can't get my wife to, like, another cop.
A chick. Car and those chicks are going up in this
Wow, I wish I could see her video.
motherfucker. Hey, the Razor's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Anything with a
Did you see
motor.
the funny thing where Hillary Clinton, like, pretended she was all goofy in the head?
No, you know what? I find nothing she does funny.
She was, like, trying to pretend she was, like, because they were saying she was senile. So then she, like, exaggerated and It was very
No, but I
weird.
could.
It was so
I'll
weird
believe
and
it.
like out of sorts. They played it over and over again too, like 30
Bro,
times in a row.
these, this whole scenario is gonna be weird. It's gonna be weird. I hope Trump wins, though. If I had to choose, man, unfortunately.
Yeah. They keep thinking there's something mentally wrong with her.
Man, there's something mentally wrong with all of us in a certain way.
Yeah.
Like I watch this show or one of these shows where it's always the same guy announcing. They're like, don't know, and he's like, and the wife, the husband died, or the wife ended up dead, and the husband's always a doctor. I don't know why. So even doctors are nuts. Think of,
What you said
and it's
just
probably because
didn't
he
even
has
make
a
any
hating
sense.
life.
I couldn't even make any sense of what you said.
Well, what I'm saying is the show is like doctor kills his wife,
Mhm.
and then all of a sudden it turns out all the shows are a doctor that killed their wife or someone.
Like if you like played them all back to back.
Maybe because maybe it's more exciting that way
Yeah. It's like, look,
because
right.
doctors have a real life to talk about.
Yeah.
Like they talk about him being in Vegas with his mistress and flying to Bermuda and all this shit. Where if it was the average person, they'd be like, he worked and killed his wife.
He picked up the garbage, then he killed his wife.
Right, pretty much.
he
That's why
still he
maybe.
still did the rest of his route. he he didn't want to miss the pickups.
Wow, someone drove through the golf course. You should see how they're patching it in. It's crazy.
You can see it from your window.
No, it's on the news. They cut out chunks of green with like this stop or octagon shaped thing. It's about a foot square.
Uh-huh.
And then they patch it in
What are you watching?
the news.
Oh,
He drove through the golf course.
wow.
I'm sure alcohol had something to do with it.
Hmm.
A gray forerunner.
Huh.
They
Oh,
still never catch him.
it's some dude they didn't pay for something.
Nah, he was drunk and he drove right through there.
Remember
Like,
when we saw that truck like drive down the river when the cops were chasing it?
yeah, that was awesome.
He like waited for the cop to almost get to him, and then he jumped in the car and he bailed.
And he was gone too because we drove down further trying to see where he was going to get out or what, and we couldn't find nothing.
No, he was crazy. I wonder how he knew how he was going to get out. He must always had it in the back of his mind. I think right on that
Nah,
bridge.
all those boat launches and everything around there.
Yeah, once you get to the bridge on the other side, it's like flat
Yeah,
all the way up.
it was totally awesome, bro.
Yeah. Oh, that's nuts.
Oh, someone tagged at Lookout Mountain now. That's all these. Ooh, they're catching this one dude.
Wow.
So,
Someone tagged spray paint.
yeah,
Wow.
they're showing some dorks doing it. Why would you do that? Put your. I'm guessing it says SK. His name's Steve. Or Sean. There's only so many S's.
Yeah. I don't think you'd put your own initials up there.
right? They should start a business of where we go around and we like mix up custom cans of spray paint, or like we have a paint sprayer or whatever, and we match the wall. Like you'll see like where graffiti was, and there's just like roller marks where they covered it. It's like
Yeah.
so stupid. Like we come in and we try to really key into that color, make a custom batch on site, and cover that. Probably get killed. You're covering up gang graffiti. And it's a gang member, and he kills you for it, right? What are the change? Eventually, if you did it once, like, but if you did it every day, they might be mad at you.
Yeah.
Ever think of that?
Huh. I wonder why they do it. It's kind of dumb.
What, tagging?
I mean, I think it's cool if you draw a cool little picture or something, but
Right.
and the rest of it's all kind of dumb.
They painted the whole side of my building like kind of like graffiti, but it's not graffiti. I'll send you a picture. That way, if anyone tags it, it don't even look like graffiti. It's a good idea.
It's like a
But it's
simulation of
artwork.
graffiti.
Well, it's like I'd have to show you. It's like
Yeah.
a bunch of I don't know. It's hard to explain. Some kind of artwork, but that
Hmm.
kind of looks like graffiti.
Hmm.
Like when they tag a whole side of a car,
Yeah.
and they do a real nice job of the art. Not just a stupid quick drawing.
Yeah.
So then you could see where people have tagged it, and it
I
don't
don't
even
think
look like.
I've ever tagged anything before. Have you?
No, can't think of it.
Me neither. Not one time. I just never had the desire to like spray paint something.
Yeah, I don't think I did. Oh wait, yeah. I wrote Led Zeppelin on that water tower.
Oh,
Remember?
huh.
The Rotterdam's water tower.
Did you bring the can just specifically
Uh-huh.
to? Huh. Yeah, I don't
Huh?
remember that.
And I drew a huge Zeppelin
Yeah.
on that thing, like as high as I could reach.
I
Big
think I have the
letter.
newspaper from when they tore that thing down.
Yeah, and you could see where it says Led Zeppelin on it.
I'll look next time I see it. I'll see if I can see it.
Yeah, I tagged that water
That'd be
tower
funny.
huge.
Oh shit.
I swear you could see it on that. I remember that the actual. I remember the article, and I'm like, look, I did that. I had a picture.
Wow.
I guess I did do one thing, but that was different.
That was an old abandoned water tower.
That wasn't like I just went up to some dude's building on the side and whatever. They were tearing that thing down eventually. Whatever. I guess it does. I guess either way,
Yeah.
there's excuse for it. What
I
age is tagging? I was a young punk.
yeah.
Probably wouldn't do it now.
Uh, you'd probably make something cool if you did. I gotta go get something to eat.
They're saying Prince accidentally took fentanyl in a mismarked container.
Yeah. Yeah, I heard that. Why'd he even have it around?
They said he didn't even have a script for it.
Yeah. Huh.
Sounds like a conspiracy.
Hmm.
Someone slipped the fentanyls in his other meds.
Wow.
It's gonna be the same.
You think it'll be like a murder mystery?
Everything's really a murder mystery, isn't it?
I
I
guess.
mean, something did murder everyone, right? Like he died of the flu. fucking fool murdered him. Yeah. Or
Yeah,
whatever.
I
Some
guess.
way or other, you're murdered.
Yeah, my mic cable's like starting to hum.
When? All the time?
No, just occasionally.
Really? That's the FBI.
Listening in
Yeah. They're like, what are you doing over there?
with their
We're
satellites.
not even on the phone, are we?
No, we're on Skype. We're on the internet.
Yeah. So fuck them.
Yeah.
Every time you talk about something wrong, it goes. Like, what's that?
Yeah.
I cheated on my taxes. It starts humming.
Yeah, you don't want to be Googling that idea. You're
Yeah,
Googling how
right.
to cheat on my taxes. That should be a list of top 10 things not to Google.
Right.
How to kill your wife and get away with it.
Looks like you cheated on yourself.
Yeah.
Right?
There's always some search that gets somebody busted.
They keep it. That's where they fucked up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They should go like to a pawn shop, buy a cheap ass laptop, go to McDonald's, log on to Wi-Fi, look the shit up, and then fucking shred that thing at a appliance shredder place. But they keep like the whole thing and whatever.
Yeah.
Computer, the the airline tickets for 2 weeks from now.
With
Okay.
the new girlfriend.
Yeah, right. Didn't even think about laying low, did ya? Then you just go like this. You're like, oh, I was banging her while I was saying nothing.
It's the whole thing, though, of how do you react, you know? It's like, do you start crying? Do you. I was like, hey, he didn't even cry. It's like, well, maybe he
Yeah.
just isn't a crier, you know? It's like, you're damned if you do. And they're like, well, he cried, but it looks like he was fake crying. It's like,
Well, there's so much.
you don't know
You're
what to do.
most
You're
likely
fucked.
here's what's probably gonna happen. Here's right. Even your ex-wife, you're probably gonna be questioned about this.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
Here's what you do. Don't say one fucking word. Hire an attorney right there.
Right.
Am I
Don't
being
ever
arrested?
talk.
Say, am I being arrested? And if they say no, say then I'm going home. And then if they arrest you, say I'll talk to an attorney. There you go. That's all you do. That's how
Yeah.
it should be. Now, if you don't do that, you're stupid.
Right.
Right there. Nothing else to say. But here are a few examples of what could happen. Example number one. This would be like me, for instance. I come home from work, fucking work 12 hours, 7 days, 8 days a week. They're like, there's cops in the driveway. I'm like, oh, my wife's drunk again. Fuck. They're like, sir, are you Anthony? Yeah. And then And I'm like, woohoo! I hated that bitch. You're like, wow. It's like winning the fucking lottery. You throw your lunchbox up in the air.
The bitch finally
Now what?
died.
And they're like,
What killed her?
murdered. And you're like, oh, wow. Fuck. And they're like,
Damn.
where were you today? Working every fucking day, dude. Every fucking day. Say, wait a minute. Look at my taxes, you fucking jackass. I was at work.
I was at work.
Back to the kick in my heels. Woohoo!
Well, I'm sure there's plenty of old men that come over happy as shit when they find that out.
They're like, and then they think you did it.
Yeah.
Now here's where that's good, and here's where it's bad. Good if
Because
you're
deep
just
down the cop like understands what you're
he
saying.
had like prior domestics though with her.
Oh yeah.
She may be in trouble.
Yeah.
Look at O.J. Simpson. He didn't kill his wife, but he had prior prior domestic.
Yeah, that's what got him.
You think he did it? I'm like, I can't be a judge of it. I would say, yeah, just because there's too much leaning toward it.
Yeah, I'm not 100% sure,
There's so many coincidences, though.
but I'm like 85% sure.
And just all of the reaction. Speaking of reactions, after you find out your wife or your ex-wife were killed, I would say he took it to the extreme.
Yeah.
His reaction over the whole thing. His reaction. If that were you or me, we'd be in the electric chair, dude, for sure.
Yeah.
Can't afford a dream team. If everyone in our family hacked everything they had and sold like testicles, because apparently you could sell testicles,
No.
then yeah, you could sell them to some trans woman. No, maybe you have to sell the whole package. I'm sure you could sell your junk, dude. Look that up. Uh, I wonder how much Bruce Jenner's were worth. The $1 million junk. You're like, this junk got an
I think
Olympic
there's
medal.
like so harsh on that Locky guy for lying about. It's like, why do we're so harsh to people
For lying about what?
for lying about like having that gun pulled on him and all that at the Olympics. You hear about that?
Right. Yeah, why would he even do that?
Now all these companies are like taking away his endorsements and shit. It's like so
They're
bogus.
whack.
Who
See what
cares?
alcohol does?
Yeah,
Makes you nuts. You always make the worst decisions on alcohol,
yeah. He'll start
right?
endorsing like Miller Lite now and shit instead of
You wake
Speedo.
up with station wagon in the driveway and you're like, oh, must have been drunk. If it wasn't for beer, they wouldn't have sold a single station wagon. That era or
What
time
what
was
was with the
every
station wagons? I mean,
yeah.
that was
It
an
was
ugly
before
beast.
the that's what it was.
You never see them. I mean, they obviously were terrible, or they'd still be making them.
They all went into demolition derbies. They still make them. Dodge makes one. The Dodge Charger station wagon.
Huh,
They got one.
that makes sense.
They do, man. You never saw one?
No.
You could get it with a Hemi. Haven't you ever seen that dude pulls up at a red light next to someone else and there's a Hemi like wah 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 wah. You can hear it humming.
Uh-huh.
And he's like, "Hey, what do you got in there?" And he looks behind him and he goes, "I got a ladder, 4 2x4s, some painting equipment." And he's like, "My surfboard." You never saw that?
No.
Really? It's the Dodge. Maybe it's the Challenger. The Challenger? No, the Charger wagon. One of those two is a wagon. Why you wouldn't just get the Charger? And why don't they make a two-door Charger? Right? They make the Challenger in a two-door, not the Charger. That's stupid.
Yeah.
The Charger's like the ultimate family car, right?
Mhm.
All you young punks out there who are having kids, that's what you get.
I think you should get a Honda Accord.
Dude, that's a foreign car.
So what?
Won't get. You
God.
should get a Ford, a Chevy, or a Dodge. One of the three, or any of the other American cars. Like, the hell?
Like a Jeep?
Yep,
There you go.
like a Ferrari.
I've seen some crazy Jeeps on the road lately, like really decked out.
Jeeps are stupid.
Yeah. I can't think of another American car that I would own though.
A Corvette, you wouldn't know?
Nah,
A Viper?
maybe a Viper.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe a Viper. The best car you could buy is a Porsche.
That's the car I want.
The best car you could buy with the money,
Yeah.
right?
Does every dude who owns a tiny house have a beard?
Yep.
I think
Because
that's a requirement.
there's no room in the medicine cabinet for razors.
Is that the problem?
So,
You gotta have a beard.
it makes me think maybe it's cold in them tiny houses.
Yeah. Huh.
It's part of that whole going.
Oh man, they got a nice house, man. Shit.
Hey, if you have $100 you want to waste,
Yeah.
you do.
I've been buying stocks every time I get an extra 100 or something. I just put it in this account and then I buy like 5 shares of a stock.
You know how they do that Halloween lottery thing, where it's like your best chance to win $1 million or whatever. It's like $20 or whatever. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Well, it's kind of like that. I think it's $100, but you win a brand new house here in Denver.
Oh, they do that here too. Yeah.
It's a
Once a
half
year.
right?
It's like you buy a $90 raffle ticket and
Right,
the
right,
person wins a home. Kim always wants to do that. I'm like, I'll never win that.
right.
I just don't win shit like that.
You should see this house. It's a $500,000, 550.
Hmm.
Right? What do you do with that house?
You'd have to
Most
sell it
people,
because you couldn't afford the
yeah,
taxes.
you have to sell it,
Yeah, I'd have to sell it.
right? You just sell it right away for dirt cheap.
Hmm.
Let's get it over with.
Yeah, I don't even want a house. Not like that. Not that kind of house. Fuck that.
A condo.
Yeah, I don't know what.
So, getting all psyched up about the trip down yonder.
Oh yeah. I'm just not real happy about with hanging out with them too the whole time down there. I'd be like, eh.
Go fishing with the old boy.
Yeah.
That's what I do. He knows where you can go out on the boat,
Huh.
fish for the big fish.
Yeah, I gotta do that once at least when I'm there.
Right?
I'm gonna rent a jet ski.
He did it himself once.
You mean he just went deep sea fishing by himself?
No, this one dude was going, so he went with, but it was other people too. So he knows how to do it. You just go down and charter a boat.
Yeah.
They give you all the gear and everything.
Right.
So he knows right where to go now.
Yeah.
He just tagged along with some other dude trying to get the feel of it.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
I'll give that a shot.
Yeah. You show up and you're like, okay, we're going fishing, and you got like all your gear, a cooler, then you got two empty two empty buckets, and then you got 2 bags of quickset concrete. They're like, what are you fucking doing? Like,
You're like,
go get it.
you're like, hey, you got a place I could plug my phone in?
Just do it for a joke, right?
That's what you do when you get on the boat.
You have them on the boat when your friend comes. You got two buckets. No, they can't be already solid. You got to put their feet in there and then pour the concrete in.
You ever see these like fake bricks you put
But
in the wall?
yeah, you could, but you invite your friend on the boat and you have a couple bags of that concrete and some buckets for a joke. What's that for?
I mean,
Hold.
ceramic tile looks like hardwood floor. Have you seen that?
That's how my kitchen, my whole place is.
Yeah. Uh, I saw it on TV just now. It's like a herringbone pattern. It looked like all wood, but it was tile.
Right? My whole kitchen looks like that.
That's crazy. That must be the new style since they're out of wood. Yeah, this
Let's put
tiny
ceramic.
house, man. This tiny house is crazy. God, that'd be
Put it back on video. I'll show you.
Wait, you got to put it on. I
I don't know how, man.
click video.
Well, how? Nope.
Hmm.
That ain't, that ain't it. That ain't it. That ain't it.
Yeah, mine works. It's just dark.
Let me see. Hold on. That ain't it.
Hmm. Hand it to Destiny. She knows how to do it.
You still there?
Yeah, I gotta go eat though, man. All right.